Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Stitch and Sense. Today's training is going to be about now what? I signed up and I'm having absolutely no luck and I don't know what I'm doing and oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? Everything's going crazy and I'm not getting any orders and nobody wants to have a party. And this is not what I expected. Alright, first thing is calm down. You're going to have to calm down. Things will get better. I'm going to ask you, first of all, what have you done to promote your business? Have you posted like once or twice on Facebook and think everybody's going to run in and order $1,000 from you? It's not going to happen, I'm sorry. You're going to have to do something that is terrifying and frightening for all of us. It involves this electronic device. It's a phone. I know. This has got to be probably the one of the most scary things that anybody in direct sales has is a phone. We all hate using them. We look at it, we're like, oh, it's a phone, oh no, what am I going to do? First of all, you just breathe. Even if you got to take a minute to calm your nerves, you know, a little bit of meditating, whatever you need to do. Okay, so we've realized we've got to use the phone. I know, it's a terrible device. We all hate it, but we have to use it. Call your closest friends. Call your family and just say, hey, I signed up for Scentsy or Velada or Grace Adele, whichever it may be. I'm super, super excited about it, but I need your help. I can't do this alone, and I really, really would love it if you would help me out. I'm going to tell you, most will. Some won't. Some of your family or friends may not be so jacked about it like you are, but it happens. And excuse the cat meowing in the background, but he thinks he needs something in here and he doesn't. So, but you know, your first step, and plan your own party. I cannot stress this enough. Have your own launch party. Not only are you going to get sales going, but you're going to get the hostess rewards. So that's extra product for you to show to other people. So I encourage it. Heck, have two. I really do. I encourage it. If, let's say, you're new and you just signed up like in August or the beginning of September, have one in September, have one in October, and have one in November. I am not kidding you. I am having 3 parties myself over these 3 months just because of the fact that it is such a huge deal with the the new catalog and stuff like that. The next thing you want to do is, if you have kids in school, don't be afraid to talk to the other parents. You might be surprised how many of them are interested in Scentsy, and hand out some catalogs and some business cards. I mean, you need to talk to people. If you don't talk to people, people aren't going to talk to you about it. And that's the biggest thing. It's like I know it's hard at first, and sometimes you're like, I don't want to sound pushy or anything like that. You know what it's like when somebody's pushing you, right? So you know when to stop. You know what pushy is, and you know what it is just to be excited and to say, hey, guess what I'm doing? And if they're not wanting anything to do with it, that's fine. Move on. Don't take it personally. And I know a lot of people will get that, they'll take it personally and it'll hurt their feelings. And you know what? It's business. Business is not personal. It is business, and that's one of the things that you need to learn. You need to let it just roll off your back. Let it roll off and move on, because if you do take it too personal, then you're going to get hurt feelings on things like that. Because you know what? Some people will be rude. I'm not going to say they're not. Some people will be. Some people will, be just downright mean. And I hope that you never have that happen, but it does happen. So, the first step is pick up the dreaded device and make some phone calls. Call your friends and family, because you know what? They have your back. They're there to support you. And if you think you don't have friends or family, you do. You do. It's just that, you know what? Maybe you're not that close to them. That's okay. You can just say, hey, this is a great time to help me out. Or just do your own party. You can do your own and get those hostess rewards and things like that. Talk to the people at school if you got kids in school. If you're in clubs, oh my gosh, if you're in any kind of clubs, talk to them. You know, if you're Weight Watchers, mention it. It's like, no, you don't want to be talking probably Velada, even though you can have the dark chocolate. That's fine, but you know, just don't be afraid to talk to people. Use the products that were given to you in your kit and spread the word. I know I send to my new team, I send them business cards, blank business cards that they can print. Put those buggers everywhere. If you got old catalogs, put labels on them and say, you know, hey, even though this catalog is old, contact me for a new one. People will do that, and you can just leave them in random places. If you go to your hairdresser, you know, all the time, ask them, hey, can I put a warmer in here for free? I'll give you the scents and everything. I'll just set it up. I'll come in and change it. If I can leave some catalogs or brochures or business cards or samples here, a lot of them will say yes. Any of your favorite places in town, have an open house, you know, things like that. There are plenty of things you can do to get yourself started that will really, really help boost your business. I highly suggest that if you do look into doing events, look into smaller ones to start with, because if you jump into some big event when you're new, that is seriously overwhelming. So look at smaller spaces where you can sit down with few examples and you can possibly take orders or just talk to people, because you'd be surprised how many people that you can pick up at things like that. So there are ways to do these things, and I hope that I've helped you out somewhat with this. And again, if you have any questions, please just ask. I'm always here for you, whether you're on my team or not. I'm happy to answer your questions and help you out. And if you're not on my team, or if you're not on a Scentsy team, or maybe you're looking to restore your account under a new team, please consider Team Stitch and Scents. We have an amazing group of ladies, hopefully guys soon, that are just out there to help you, and you know, they are jumping on to answer questions for newbies and things like that. So please consider us, and as always, my link is below. And until next time.